Hi, welcome to my channel Zero Budget Gardener. I grow my vegetables and other plants in my balcony. Today I am going to talk about basil. Everybody know basil loves a lot of sun and water to grow up. But there is an insect flying in front of me. Okay, let's talk about These are some of the basils I grew from seeds and stem cuttings. Do you know how to keep the basil plants bushy and produce lots of leaves? I killed many basil plants before I learned about secrets of growing them successful. I didn't even know there are different types of basil or tulsi from basil family. If you are growing basil from seeds, it's recommended to grow at the final spot rather than transplanting them. Growing basil from stem cutting is very easy as well. And I will show you later in this video after taking some stem cuttings from my plants how I grow them. These plants are not looking healthy as ants are eating its leaves. These basils are around 10 days old. Now let's harvest these basil plants. It's important to prune them before they grow tall to make them bushy and produce a lot of leaves. These basils are already tall. Anyway, let's start. First step. Find a node above the 50% height of the plant where it can produce side branches. Step 2. Cut the head off above that particular node. By doing this step, it will promote the growth of side branches, and you can do the same steps after every week with all the plants and all the branches. Let me give you some tips to grow basil plants well. 1. Harvesting often is very important to make basil plants bushy. 2. Do not pluck the basil leaves but only the heads of the plants. 3. Do not let it flower unless you want to collect seeds, because once it flowers, it doesn't produce more leaves. Now let's see how to grow basil plant from cuttings. Take a cutting from the plant, cut off the extra stem below the leaf node, and remove the leaves in that particular node so that it can become the root node. Put it in water and wait until it roots. You can change the water once or twice in a week to avoid rotting of the roots. I am not able to take a decision about these two stem cuttings because I think there are few ants. They come, eat some leaves, roam around a little bit, and then come back to the plant. Just by trimming the top itself, it looks more bushier than before. Now when they start growing the side branches, it becomes more thicker. So each time when you trim, one branch becomes 2 branches. And when you cut the 2 branches, it becomes 4. And that's how you have to keep the basil plant bushy. These are some plants which I didn't prune from beginning, but I just started pruning now. I use basil for my pesto, pasta, and my salads. How do you use the basil? Please let me know through my comments. Bye-bye.